Welcome to a whole new episode of the Leftover Podcast. We got Lambo and I'm Ray.
What's up?
Ladies and gentlemen, today we could talk a little spicy. We don't have no backlash on what I'm about to say, so I can say whatever I want to. It's gonna be good. I promise you that. But before we start, go ahead and take our toast.
Oh, I put way too much liquor in that. we gonna make it work though.
Yeah, it's just a drink. You could do it.
If I start table dancing, y'all know what happened.
Oh yeah, it was a little too much in there for you. All right, so I'm gonna start it off with something that I was just thinking about. And I was just wondering, I was like, is this something I need to talk about? And I was like, yes, I definitely need to talk about this. Toxic relationship. So you saw that those two toxic people just got them a show, right?
I did. And I don't know why we're giving them that much attention.
Like, how much toxic is too much toxic for you? Like, I understand that family go through things, but y'all literally just got to fight with your mother. So, and y'all gonna turn that into something?
That's like,
go ahead.
For the record, we are talking about Blueface and Krishan, right?
Right.
Okay. No, you got me last time about that. I thought you were talking about something you wouldn't talk about, so just want to clarify.
No, that's exactly who I'm talking
about. I'm kind of tired of talking about them right at this point. Like I told y'all, like I thought that was some genuine shit at the very first, and I started really paying attention to that relationship, and I really saw like he don't really give a fuck about her. Like, what kind of dude would have it repeatedly show his girl sucking his toes on camera?
First of all, I don't follow them, so I don't know anything about this.
I like legit like it'd be on like all the regular media outlets, stuff like that. It's like you constantly see her talking about how she feel about him, but you don't never see him post nothing about how he feel about her. It was kind of like my whole perspective of relationship is like he likes the fact that she's crazy about him, but he ain't crazy about her. And that's why I don't know if you saw recently the video dropped of him in the bed with his baby mama.
No, I have not. I really don't even keep up with so I just was like, once I seen that, it just threw me off because like that's too toxic. Like it's like every other day they either fighting, broke up, in love, and all this crazy stuff. Like, who the hell want to be with somebody like that?
Sad to say, I think that honestly it's probably interesting TV, and that's why it's getting on TV. But I think that's also the relationship that a lot of people have come to be accustomed to and respect, unfortunately. Like, toxicity is in fashion right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it's a number of folks out there where like if she ain't acting about me like Krishan acting about, she don't really love me. Like but realistically, she's obsessed and he's an asshole.
Facts. Like it just throws me off because like who the heck want that? But hey, I guess too much in their case. Too much being toxic is not too much. It's no such thing in their case.
I think that if first of all, last thing I saw them post was indicate they weren't really together. But I think the path they're going go up and it's going to end badly. Like I think anyway. That's why I don't believe in you. Have you heard the whole saying about one person? Well, it's usually women that say your man needs to love you more than you love him.
Yeah,
but generally, I think like any kind of relationship where it's unbalanced like that, it's going to end badly because the person that loves more is always going to feel like they're not getting what they're giving, and they're going to hit a breaking point and they're going to be like, what the fuck, and it'll be nasty depending on how the other person reacts to it, which is usually bad.
Facts. It's just like, I mean, at some point in life, you should be like, this isn't healthy. Like, I need to do something else. Like, let's just start with somebody new and start over because this right here is not working for me. Maybe it ain't gonna happen no time soon, but it definitely should.
I mean, they'll probably get at least a season out of their show before it happens. I'm sure, but you know, it's the network. I think it's the network. I can't remember the name on, but the network that's putting on their show, they put on a lot of ratchet shows. Like and like they be like blowing up a lot of no name ass people that you never heard of. Gosh, what's the name? Do you remember? You ever watch Flavor Flav?
Yeah.
The dating show. I can't remember. Flavor of Love.
Flavor of Love. Yeah.
Do you remember Chance from
yeah.
I Love New York? Him and his brother had a show on that network too. And I'm like, who the fuck is these niggas that we need to get them a show? Like, not knocking nobody, but you know what I'm saying? There's A, B, C, D, E, F, G list celebrities, and I kind of feel like 20, 30 years down the road, y'all is G-list celebrities. Like, why the fuck do I care who y'all dating? But it would drama on that show and people was tuning in, I guess.
20, 30 years down the road, y'all.
Yeah, that is a thing, but like, I get that, but it's just like somebody watching them, so apparently it must work for somebody.
I mean, it's toxic folks like watching toxic shit. I think it's part of something I've learned.
You think so?
I think that has a large part of it. I think that's part of how social media has affected affected us as people, is that we see so much toxic shit on TV and social media, we adopt that and we start to think that's natural. Everything, like, whether or not we realize it or not, we as people, we're programmable. So whatever we see all the time becomes normal to us. So we see toxic shit on the media a lot. That's what a normal relationship is.
Yeah. That is. I just think that like so many people like that. So that's like why it really builds in. Other than just like it being like nobody wants the happiness, I guess.
I mean, happiness is boring and everybody wants to be entertained.
I won't see some happiness.
Realistically, like, would you really watch a TV show this about a happy couple? They never had any problems. They loved, healthy. They never got into an argument. Like, would you really tune in to watch that type of show? No, the fuck you wouldn't.
Yes, the fuck I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You're gonna watch 5 seasons of a healthy relationship on TV.
See, this is the thing. Just because it's healthy don't mean that they won't get in a fight. They just not gonna be arguing like everybody else. They'll disagree, but they just not gonna have a fight.
but I right, like I agree. They'll disagree, but it's not going to be an argument. And because it's going to be a civil conversation. Well, yeah, babe, I don't like that. Yeah, okay, you're right. We'll do this time. It's going to be done like that. It's not entertaining.
Well, to be honest with you, I don't really watch none of these toxic shows either. So
fair. But even your favorite TV show, like the whole structure of any movie or TV show is introduction, exposition, conflict, and resolution. Without a conflict, there is no story. Everything has to have a story. So that again, like we wouldn't watch it if there was no drama to it. Ratchet and Ghetto is how they put conflict in real life TV.
Okay, well, that's actually not always true though. You can watch a romantic movie and don't have any kind of wretchedness, and it's very enjoyable.
I didn't say it was always true. I say that's what people are tuning into as far as reality TV shows.
Yeah, that's not what I tune into. That's why I don't watch reality shows no more.
I mean, you're not everybody, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely not everybody. You already know I'm different. That's one thing I'll agree on. Hey, add me.
Make sure you adjust your sound. I won't need no echo.
Oh, relax.
I mean, it's a real thing. Like I've had people tell me they hop on a live, they hear echo when they hop off because they can't hear nothing. So for other reasons, but we won't discuss on the show.
Right.
What was we talking about? Lost my train of thought.
We talking about how the ghetto, they love that to watch it.
I mean legit. That's what Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop. Oh, that's ugly. That's ugly. Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop, Football Wives,
Football Wives.
Real Housewives.
Football Wives?
There was a Football Wives show. There was an Army Wives show. All that is centered around there being some kind of, like, the whole season shit happens, and then there's somebody don't like somebody else. There's just this large conflict, and then we wait for the reunion to figure out what the resolution of the conflict was. Like every season, if you really pay attention to all these shows.
Well, the good thing is I don't pay attention to all these shows.
Right. Stop thinking about you.
I know. I'm just saying.
We can talk about you if you want. You want to talk about you. But I thought you didn't want to talk about you.
No, because I already know you're gonna say something real slick and crazy. I already know how you.
I know that, and that's why I'm restraining him. I'm restraining getting on that subject. But if you want to be open to it, we can be open to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We probably in the process of getting loose. I told you my drink's strong.
Hey, don't worry about that. I'm just saying. Well, I think maybe a big part of it is that we're not making it common that being in a good relationship is the thing.
True, but again, that part of that is what we watch and what we promote.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's like same thing with we're going to take the conversation to like rap music and say it's derogatory to women, it promotes drugs and things like that. A lot of that shit is true, but to be honest, companies wouldn't make it and sell it if people weren't buying it. Yeah. So we at that point we have to look at ourselves as a community. Be like, at what point are we going to put our foot down and be like, we're not accepting this anymore? And when we do that as a whole, these companies will stop selling it to us. Yeah, but we
do that though.
I agree. Very much agree. It's ingrained. Like, even I can admit it for myself, even ingrained. Somebody I walk to a club and they say, "Go and shake that ass, bitch. I'm gonna throw this money. I'm gonna get turned the fuck up." But I mean, but a lot of it's because I grew up with that. It's like there would have to be a gap. Like we would have to somehow not teach it to our children. It's hard to not teach your kids something you grew up with. And outside of that, there would have to be a gap where kids could grow up without. I don't see that happening outside of an apocalypse and God washing away all the music we've ever had on this earth, and there's no electricity and we can't play nothing, so there's no music to get. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that dire situation, it's hard to get away from. The best we can hope for is teaching kids to that this is just entertainment, this is not life, and this isn't how you should live.
Well, I don't see that happening either. Because if that was the case, we'll teach children to not be robbing and stealing and shooting people. So,
facts.
So I don't see that happening either. So I'm glad you brought that up. So talking about that, when is it going to stop that a person could make you so mad that you want to go out and kill them without them touching you? Like you get so mad that you would let somebody get you so mad you go kill them, spend the rest of your life in jail, and they don't even touch you.
I mean, I think it all ties together. I think that goes back to, I think we're living in this world where we try to make it so it's everybody, we don't offend nobody. Everybody's okay, everybody's happy, everybody feels accepted. And the cold-hearted truth is everybody can't be a winner. It's a statistical fact. For somebody to win, somebody has to lose. For somebody to be up, somebody has to be down. So for this world, trying to create this world where everybody feels comfortable, it's people who don't know how to deal with conflicts. Like I didn't get something I didn't like my mom took away my toys. I didn't feel like I need to blow her brains out. And I feel like that's a bad way we're building this world up to be. These kids, even down to these kids, they don't know how to deal with challenges and disappointment and conflict and things like that. You're right. Everything doesn't need to end with me blowing somebody's brain or me stabbing them. And just like people don't have to die because they disagree with me or they stop me from being happy in this moment.
Cause you saw where the guy killed the girl after the baseball game.
I did, and I'm like, dude, it's a fucking basketball game, dude. Like I understand 1,000% being competitive and you hate losing. I get all that, but at no point did somebody beat me in something like, let me go grab my pistol. Like you got to go. You know what I mean? Besides, right. I mean, I kind of, even as a competitor, I kind of feel like I can't get better and come back and beat you and get the satisfaction of knowing I overcame you if you did.
Exactly.
Because if you beat me, you eternally going to be better than me because I can't never come back and beat you. That would drive me fucking nuts.
See, the big thing with that, I believe, gotta be a lot of time they've been using like their mental health and stuff like that, which I believe mental health is a big problem. But like, if you take your kids home, take, I guess, cousin or brother home, then come back to the park and do it, there's no mental health in this issue.
Agreed. You sat and thought about it.
Already wanted to do it, and you planned it. So I'm just literally confused about all of this. Like, can people really get to you that much?
If you're sensitive, and I think it's a lot more people out here sensitive than we realize. Absolutely. I think most of the world is becoming sensitive. I think that started when we started giving participation trophies. You feel like a winner for doing nothing. So when you actually lose, you don't know how to handle it.
That's crazy. Because listen to the radio, and a guy said that too. He was like, I'm tired of them giving out first, second place, and third place trophies. He was like, "You lost." Even I tell my son that, like, hey, you're not gonna win everything, and just take it.
Facts. I think that's a very important lesson to teach your kids. What Nelly said: 2 is not a winner, and 3 nobody remembers.
Oh, I never knew Nelly said that.
That song number one of my favorite songs. I forgot what I think it was for a movie. I am number one. 2 is not a winner, and 3 nobody remembers. That song is hard, but it's factual. I think we don't need to give nothing past 3rd place.
Yeah. Like, hey, the kid, they just be trying to make our kid feel like special, which I get it to some extent, but like it's whatever. Like, bro, it's okay. You lost. Next year we're gonna do better.
And saying everybody can't feel special all the time. It's a saying like, if everybody's special, nobody is. And it's a fact. If everybody's different, nobody's different. Everybody's exactly the same because everybody's different. And it's like it's one of them hard truths we have to accept. Like everybody can't be up. Somebody's got to be down. And it sucks for you if you're on the outside. It absolutely does. But at the end of the day, you're not going to be good at everything. You're not going to win at everything. You're not even going to be top 3 at everything. There's always going to be a bigger dog. I think it's very important to teach our kids that, and stop stealing shit.
Okay.
Every time I see a kid walk up on somebody's doorstep and take a box, I want to beat the shit out of
them. You know what? That just be so confusing to me. Like, you literally want Amazon box for what? To find out what it is. What if it's just someone underwear? So you stole a whole box that you could get called the police on just for some underwear. Like, really?
That's why like I haven't figured out how I'm gonna put this so it's recorded. I wanted to come up with some kind. I sell people booba trap boxes.
Oh,
so you have it delivered to your house, on your doorstep, and when somebody opens it, explodes with blue paint and a beacon. So you know who stole your shit.
It's crazy. I thought about that same thing. Like, mine do it, but see, yours is more nice. I would think about a little like once you pop it open, it cut you or something, like you start bleeding or something, so that you feel it, and you be like, "What the fuck that's happening?" Like,
you venturing into murder territory. That you get sued for murder that way. Be careful with that. But
no, it ain't gonna kill him. It's just gonna give him a little slice.
I mean, you can't control that. Depending, you don't like legit. Like, they open the box upside down, you don't know when it's gonna come out. You can't really control that. It can hit somebody that had nothing to do with the crime. So like you can't really control that. I feel where you're coming from, because if I didn't, it would be a legit bomb.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, you a thief. I don't care if you're here. Stop stealing my shit.
Oh boy, you're a psycho.
A little bit. I came to a really cold conclusion the other day. You can't completely punish the guilty without punishing the innocent.
So you
because every solution, I was like thinking of different solutions for different problems, and every solution I came up with, there's a possibility that you would get somebody innocent here and there. You would absolutely get the guilty people, but you possibly get the innocent too. But it was the only way to like 100% solve a lot of problems.
Huh. You be doing a lot of little thinking, don't you?
I do. I really do. Did you have something else? I just remember a couple of things I wanted to touch on.
Okay, go ahead.
The first thing, 50 cents. I don't know his name. Marquise. You seen him
It
talking
doesn't
about
matter.
$6,700 a month is not enough in child support?
What you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he needs to shut the fuck up.
I thought that was really based on him saying that he'd rather spend time with him instead.
I don't know about that part, but I watched the interview with him, and I think it might have been Gilly. Talking about how $700 a month wasn't enough, and you got more money, so you should have gave us more money. And I'm not gonna feel like a brat. Like, I did the math. $700 a month is about $8,000 a year. Like, do you know how many women out here will be happy to get $80,000 a year in child support?
Shit, you know how many people will take $80,000 in their job? Period.
Right. So it's like so if your mom getting $80,000 a year in child support, she can go work in McDonald's, make $24,000 a year. She's making six figures. So so how the fuck you figure $600-700 a month is more? Why do you feel like you need more because your dad got money? And I'm gonna call it Gilly for now. I don't remember who it was. But just because that's your parents weren't even married. Your mom not entitled to a luxurious life just because your dad got money.
Damn, that how you feel?
I mean, I don't even really like the idea of alimony. I kind of feel like if you need to live a certain kind of life, then you need to stay with that man, regardless of what he did. If you stepping away from that man, you stepping away from the lifestyle he provides. Shut the fuck up or live your life.
Well, damn.
Because
that's how you feel?
Yeah. Like what? Like why is it? If I'm a millionaire when you met me, you with me for a couple of years, and got an echo, and all of us we get married, you divorce me, and because you use some millionaire lifestyle, I have to pay you now that you're not with me. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so you saying
Does that really make sense? I'm
okay,
not.
so
Hold on. Let's flip it. Let's flip
okay.
it. I'm used to getting pussy every day, right? But we break up. So do you owe me alimony pussy? No.
Oh wow.
That's not fair.
Okay, Diamond Princess in here.
What's up?
Well, okay, so this is the thing I think about that. So it depends on what you're talking about. Okay, so let's just say this: if they together, like how far apart are they together? Are they together and they've been together for a year, for two?
Honestly, I kind of feel like across the board, but we could be generous. We could say they've been together 10 years.
Okay, so if they've been together 10 years and she's not working, what she do deserve something, because hopefully you with that woman that doing more than just like it's more of a support system. So she should get paid for that.
I can co-sign that, but she doesn't need to match my lifestyle now that she's no longer with me.
Okay, I would say match the lifestyle, but get her a little something. Get her like a, what do you call that? A service package.
What? I think an amount tantamount to a minimum wage job should be enough if we're even going to go down that route. I give you McDonald's money for the rest of your life.
Oh, McDonald's. She's taking care of the house. Okay, so
Diamond Princess, I agree. She's taking care of the house. She was being paid for that. And I'm fully behind taking care of your wife. She wants to stay home. But at the point where you decide you want to leave me, regardless of what the man did, you're leaving a lifestyle. You're not just leaving that person. So why do you need to maintain that lifestyle? Because I lived the lifestyle while you were around too. So why do I not get to maintain my lifestyle? I just like you getting guaranteed money. I feel like I should get guaranteed pussy. I don't care. I don't care if you come and suck my dick every other Friday. Something should be guaranteed because I lived the life. Just the same argument. If I lived the lifestyle when we were together, and that changes, if you gave me consistent pussy and head for the last 10 years, and all of a sudden I don't get it anymore because you decided to leave me, mind you, I should be entitled to something too.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that how math? What they call it, equivalent exchange?
Yeah. Okay. So I understand what you're talking about, but it's just like I'm not saying all women, because some women they don't deserve even McDonald's. But the ones that do, I think they do deserve a little package deal. And like, hey, it's not gonna be like, she wrote something else. Go ahead and read it. It's not like that. It's gonna last forever, but give it a couple of years.
Thank you for the support. Say Black. You know what it is. Black man stay together. If his kids involved, they get to keep living it, and if you got ideas or anything from her in the process, she deserves to keep living it. I agree with you as long as everything goes both ways. I mean, because if I'm a millionaire, the kids can stay with me. They can live the life that I want them to live with their new mama.
You know it don't work like that, right?
I mean, I mean it doesn't, but logically it should. If you want the kids to live a certain life, then they should stay with the parent that provides it. If the mama wants to leave, that's legit. That's her choice. Fuck being happy. You're being taken care of. Hey, then they can live a broke life too. That ain't got nothing to do with being my money.
Hey, you out of control, bro. You out of control.
I'm just trying to send a seat do math.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, and I think that's absolutely to some part that is right, but also, you know, certain things that you kind of can't put in like a dollar figure that the woman may do. If you got the right one, she gonna do something. But see, I
guarantee you, she put a dollar figure on it.
No. I'm saying that my whole thing about that is it's kind of crazy because I think that if you have that woman, majority of the time y'all still together. So all of this whole leaving thing is not even coming into question. But I do think just give them a little severance package and just get on their way. But there is a price of doing business when you got money. You always gotta put that in realization that gonna cost.
I would like to point out that the vows that you take when you get married say for better or for worse. So technically, when you leave contract with God, you are entitled to nothing. And
okay,
sickness and health.
Okay, which is true, but the problem is how many people nowadays is actually listening to the vows and not just getting married just to do it?
Your ignorance ain't got nothing to do with me.
Because a lot of people is just getting married for the paper or just to have the wedding without actually understanding the true meaning.
You absolutely right. And if I get rich and I marry somebody, she got the right one.
So prenup is coming in, huh?
My prenup is already written.
Well, damn. Wow.
It's got a list of conditions that's ever growing at this point.
You say a list of conditions?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a full believer. Huh?
Just give me one.
Know when to shut the fuck up.
What? Bro, what are you even talking about?
I mean, it's important. Like if you come at me and I pick out this one from per person experience. If you come at me sideways and I tell you straight up, I'm not in the mood to talk about it. We'll talk about it later. And you keep coming at me, divorce, no money, bye.
What?
I'm very much for zero tolerance at this point. And I say that for men. Don't ignore no red flags. Zero tolerance. So
you tell me, since your girl want to talk about something, that's a red flag?
No. We can talk. I'm for communication. I think communication is key in any relationship. But sometimes there's a time and a place to talk about it, right? Like I personally, I work 16 hours a day. If I come in at 1:00 in the morning after work and nag me about something, and I tell you, I'm tired, I've had a stressful day, let's talk about it tomorrow, and you still come at me wanting to fight about it, it's a problem.
So divorce. Okay, look, hey, you already know Diamond Princess got something to say.
I see it. You know what? It's a selfish. It's not really selfish. You got to be self-protective.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, it's self-protective.
Yo, I think
if you practice zero tolerance, you'll never look back and be like, I put up with something I shouldn't have put up with, because you cut everything off at the legs. Granted, there's going to be extenuating circumstances here and there. You know what I mean? You can be understanding.
Okay, so yes, you're right. No one wants to argue at 3 in the morning, but at the same time, you should really go sleep angry.
I mean, I'm not mad when I come home from work. You mad? So calm the fuck down and come get in the bed.
Well, are you really not angry because y'all ain't talking about it and you want to divorce it?
But if I come home from work, all I want to do is come home and get in the bed. If you come at me sideways, and you repeatedly come at me sideways after I politely said I'm not in the mood to deal with this right now, then you're escalating the issue. You're creating a problem. I need you to get the fuck out of my house.
Hey, bro, I heard you talk crazy, but hey.
But I mean, I say that as my house being my place of peace, and like I've gotten very defensive about my place of peace.
Okay,
so if you're in my home and you're picking a fight with me, then you need to get the fuck out of my house.
Yes, okay, that I understand, because like when you get home, your house should always be a home of peace. That I do understand. Oh shit! What the hell happened? Oh, okay, so but the thing about that is that I just don't believe that if you got the right person, that she won't get that, understand that.
You absolutely, I agree with you 1,000%. That's what I say. If you see me with somebody, understand they didn't walk through the minefield of all the holes in my prenup and all that. They put in some work to be around me, because I got a laundry list of reasons for them to get out my face.
Wow, dude, it seems like you won't be by yourself.
It's not that, but there's no point in me wasting my time with anybody. I'm wasting your time. I'm wasting mine.
Okay, so this is just me talking out loud. So it's no such thing as a perfect person, correct?
You're right. I don't need him to be perfect.
You need them to be.
I need them to be understanding, tactful, patient. I think tact is a big thing that's come up with me, because I dealt with somebody who didn't know how to have tact. Like I can, like it's like you said, like any couple, you're going to disagree about stuff. Fine,
correct.
But full-blown arguments where you talking about me like a dog in the street, you calling me out my name and stuff like that, it's unnecessary, because I'm not, especially if I care about you, I'm not going to talk to you a certain way. So if you talk to me like you don't care about me, get the fuck out of my house. I'll put that sign on my door. Beware
The
all you
lady
who enter
said
me
it
here. You
worked
can get the
both
fuck out of my house.
ways. So in that case, what about
It does
you?
work both ways. It absolutely does. I'm cool with that. Because anybody I'm gonna be with, we understand each other. We get each other. I know. I can get the fuck out of the house. It'll be our house, ideally. But I mean, but like, if it's gonna
What do you
come
mean
to blows,
ideally?
ideally it'll be our house and not my house. Our home. I'll say it that way.
Okay, so hold on. Let me get this straight because I'm a little confused. You know how my hearing is not as good. So you said that when you get mad and ready her leave, it's your house and she gotta get the F out. But when she want you to leave, it's y'all house. Is that what you telling me?
Aren't I the breadwinner? Aren't I paying most of the bills?
Okay, so why would it change?
What they say, you pay the cost to be the boss? Technically, I'm the boss.
Okay, are you?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. I'm paying the cost to be the boss. Now if you want to take 70% of the bills and I pay 30%, we cool. You can do this. You can say whatever the fuck you want. If you wake me up and out my sleep at 4 o'clock in the morning and tell me to get the fuck out because I had to take out the trash, I can't say shit to you.
Okay, but that's the question: Would you allow the woman to even do that?
Absolutely not. It's a catch
Because you
22.
want to be that. You want to be that person.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do.
Selfish. If you marry, what's yours is theirs, and what's theirs is yours.
That's true. Until you bother me at 3 o'clock in the morning, you gotta get the fuck out of my house. Nah, I agree. You should y'all should share in a healthy relationship. Y'all should share. Absolutely. At the same line of thinking, that's why I think if y'all break up, just like you entitled to some of my money still, I'm entitled to some of that booty still.
Oh, so she got
We've been sharing for 10 years. Why are we gonna stop now?
Wait, what? So you telling me that once I'm 10 years old, she still got to give you some of that booty?
I think that's very healthy, Diamond Princess. That's 1,000% healthy. Would you like on the flip side, would you rather deal with one of these dudes who they're not going to be honest about, they feel like they still got claim to you and they're going to be stalking you and messing up your relationship? I'm not going to do all that. I don't care if you get another relationship. I'll call you, man, ayo, I'm kind of horny right now. Send your girl over here.
Right, you won't get shot.
He can be mad about it, absolutely, and he can block my number. If he paying for your house, he can tell me I can't never come over. He has that right as a man. If he paying the cost to be a boss.
Wow, bro,
Communication.
you have been talking some interesting stuff today. You heard her. She said you need to move on.
I mean, ideally, I would have moved on, but I mean, I have the right to make that phone call.
Yeah, you are talking real crazy right now. Like, I understand that something that the word set up right now, and I know we need to get it back, but as of now, like certain things, I just don't see certain things changing. Like that whole mess you got going on. I hear you talking, but I don't see you making that a reality.
If it comes up, I will.
But I just don't. What do you mean if it comes up?
I mean, if somebody comes to my presence, I feel like I want to have around long term and try to build something with, then I'll make them aware of my opinion very early on.
Okay, so if you try to build something up are you really trying to build something up, or just you already got built and they just fit it in?
I mean, any relationship is something you're building with somebody. Even if I have a house and mansions and cars and all that, I'm building a relationship with that person. I'm building a level of trust with that person.
Huh.
So like somebody coming to your life at any point in time and you're still building with them, even if you personally in your life have built up your castle, your empire, what have you, you're always going to be building with somebody.
Hey, I like the talk you talking about, bro. I just want to see it. Just show me. I just got to see this in action because I don't believe it.
I know, but I understand my line of thinking. I've been I've been learning something new for the last couple of years, and I've been practicing being okay with
being single.
Like that. Yeah, while I've been disentangled, I've been single for my whole life. While I've been
disentangled.
Yeah, disentangled. I've been single my whole life.
You've been single your whole life?
Yeah. I've had entanglements, but I've been single my whole life. So while since my most recent disentanglement, I've been learning to practice being okay, not being a nice guy.
Okay. How that working?
It's working great. Because I have a mindset of trying to do right by everybody, make sure everybody's. And I think I did that at the expense of my things that I believe myself. That's why I practice that now of making sure that what's okay for me is in place.
Okay. Oh, he's right. If you're not married, you kind of single.
See, thank you.
Okay, so I definitely disagree with that. I get your logic, but I definitely disagree. But every relationship is different, so you could always pick what you want to pick. But if you in a relationship with me and if we're not married, we together, like you're not single. If you need to be single, then don't be asking me for shit.
And that's you hit a very interesting point. Very interesting point. I agree with you 1,000%. And that's why I'm in a place where, like, if I deal with somebody and you want to date other guys, I'm A-okay with that. But don't ask me for shit. For that very reason, because we're both single. Single people have single people problems.
Facts.
So if you short at the end of the month, you need help with your light bill, don't fucking come to me about that shit because I'm not your man.
Okay, but in the eyes of the state, you single. True. So in that same sentence, don't ask me to pay anything for you because you single. Get out here and have your hot girl summer and say single. But okay, so she also said dating exclusively. So so this is my thing. I don't even know why they came up with the term dating exclusively.
I can answer that question. Go ahead though.
I think it's for the shit.
It is.
Either you together or you're not. Like dating exclusively, which means what? Which means that you only gonna go out on dates with me, but you gonna talk to other people because technically we're not together. Oh hell no!
But understand a lot of this. That's where it came from, right? This whole single, not single till you married. That you understand a lot of this shit came from women, right?
Yeah.
And the whole idea of it was so you have this guy, you can have a guy that does for you, but you have the right to keep taking applications from other guys. It's an idea that was created in the with the mindset that women had the position of power. They got more options, so I can have this guy. He's taking me out on dates. He's paying my rent, but he can't say nothing about what I do because I'm still single.
Okay. Okay, so Dominic Princess, you got a lot to say. So let me ask you. So if that's the case, why date exclusively and not why just not be together? Because you already dating. So why won't you just keep dating until you want to become boyfriend / a girlfriend? Like, why you have to put all the extra title on exclusively? That's just too many damn titles. Let's just make it simple. Cause I feel like at this point, that's when people be like, let me see, what's the whole thing? They love to say, "Oh, are you talking to somebody?" It's complicated. What the fuck is complicated? Either y'all together or y'all not. What the fuck is complicated? Like, I hate to hear that it's complicated. What
You
the
know what
fuck
the
complicated?
complication is?
Either y'all want to be together or y'all don't.
The complication
Less
is she don't know if
complicated.
she want to give you time of day or not yet.
I say in the eyes of the state, you single parent, it doesn't matter what you say or her say. Okay, because folks get feeling hurt, thinking it's more than what is not. Everything needs to be this or that.
See?
Okay,
See?
okay.
You see where that came from? That what that is, right?
I do see that. Okay, so okay, hold on. So in that case, if you believe that everything needs to be this or that, because people may get their feeling hurt. That's why you talk about it in the beginning, so that everyone have the understanding. Hey, we are talking, and once we both decide that we make it agreement that we together, that when things change. Otherwise, you just talking. So even if you say, let's just say that y'all haven't talked about y'all being together, and let's just say you over his house every day. That don't mean that that's your boyfriend, that's your girlfriend, because y'all with each other every day. It's some friends that's with each other every day until y'all come to the point where y'all decide that y'all make this agreement. Because just like marriage, it's a agreement that's going on. It's business. Everything in life is business. This is just a business that y'all coming out with. I just don't understand this because I'm pretty sure if you dating them, but you still single in the state of the in the eyes of the state, I'm pretty sure that if you struggling and you just dated somebody exclusively, I bet you're gonna be like, if I'm struggling, why I'm dating you? I bet you're gonna want some damn money.
You struggling because you got problems in life, not because of me. But we ain't gonna go there.
Hey, you already know how I feel about this. If we ain't together, I should be giving you the money.
Facts. What
Uh,
they say don't get the milk for free if you so you won't get it. What is it? Don't buy the cow if you unless you get the milk for free. What's the saying?
yeah, it's something like that.
I've been drinking a lot. Excuse me.
I see. It's something like that. It just
But
this been wow.
I lost my damn thought.
I can't agree with you with everything you said, but some of the things I agree with you, but not everything.
But I agree. Assume nothing. If everything y'all need to, especially in today's day, have a conversation about everything.
Yeah, that was absolutely agree.
Like I don't assume nothing because
like
I want to have I personally want to have a conversation because I want to know what limits I need to test.
What do you mean? What limit you need to test?
If I like you and you telling me we just a friend, I'm gonna test them limits.
What you mean?
You gonna see me with somebody else?
Okay, so I get that we just friends, but what do you mean by seeing somebody else? What you mean? Like
I'm gonna treat you like a friend.
okay, that's understandable. That's not that bad.
And I mean that disrespectfully. I'm gonna treat you like a friend. I mean that disrespectfully. I might stare the ass in your face. because we just friends. I feel like my female friend is not going to care if I'm looking at another female around her.
No, they not. They're not.
Exactly. That's why I'm gonna test them limits. I'm gonna say this very clearly to all my fellas, because I told you I have a new philosophy. I'm not having no more conversation trying to educate women. I'm not trying to do none of that. I want city boys to win. Period. The next time a woman tell you that when you ask a girl what she brings to the table and she says she is the table, fellas, bring a hammer and make that sure that motherfucker is sturdy. Every fucking time, bring a hammer.
Bro, you out of control. You out of control tonight.
It's facts. I'm tired of hearing I am the table. We gonna find out.
Oh, okay. Woo, you got me over here crying. I'm over here crying listening to what you talking about. You're out of control. I mean, I just think that, like, I feel all the conversation that's going on will kind of change when you do meet that person. It's not like that your whole thing that you want gonna, like, you totally gonna drop everything. No, but some of your thing you're gonna be like, you know what? I could accept this. I could accept this. It's not like you're gonna be accepting a lot of bullshit, but a one or two things you might be like, oh, it's okay. Like,
I
you
disagree
could work
with
around
one
it.
point. Because
Huh?
and I really thought about this, and I wonder if it's the same for everybody singles. Like, the longer you're single, the more you are adamant about the things that you're sticking to, right? Like,
You
if you're
think
fresh
so?
out of, and I'm starting to feel like that. Like, the longer I'm out here wilding in the jungle, the harder it is going to be to domesticate me, because I'm so used to being out here in the jungle. I'm used to, anyway. I'm used to, I'm used to living alone. Like, it's like if you put somebody in my house and gave me a roommate, I wouldn't really know how to act and adjust to that, because I've been doing it for so long. So I think, in a way, being single for a long period of time can backfire to other people, not me, because I'm unique.
You who?
I'm unique.
Oh,
It's not just being adamant about for me. It's like I found my peace when I got disentangled, and so like I feel the need to defend that violently, if necessary. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't play about my peace. I don't have no I don't have no real problems. My biggest problem is, damn, I want to go to the club this weekend. Can I get 4 bottles or 2? You know what I mean? Those kind of problems are problems I have now. So it's like, for me, inviting somebody else in my life and they come up with problems where there's something wrong with their car, or they need help getting to work, or they got kids and they like, even dealing with so many kids that they in school, teach, helping kids with homework. They need to go on vacation. They need to go, like, all this, the stuff that comes with dealing with another person, I deal with now by myself, and I kind of revel in that.
Okay, so I
know you about to say the right person.
No.
Okay.
That ain't what I'm about to say. I actually was going to say that I do understand how you feel about that. That one is completely true, because, like, I get it that, you know, when you do have that other person, you got to think differently. But being able to plan a vacation and be like, you know what? Let me just plan it now instead of, you know, or me doing this or doing this. I don't have to think about somebody else. Yeah, I get that. Like, you know, it felt good. I mean, to a, you know, some point, you know, I change it. But right now, I feel good. And who knows? Person may come in and fit in, and I might not even have to plan the vacation. I might let her do it.
Good luck with that. Anyway.
Hey, you full of it at night. I'll tell you that right now.
I'm not, like, I'll be 1,000% honest. Like,
huh?
The situation Diddy is in with Carisha, Young Miami, I like that situation. That's the situation I've been trying to tell y'all about, that I'm cool with.
Okay, so okay. Hold on. How long we got? Okay.
We got as long as we need. We ain't got to stop because it's an hour, bro. Chucky gonna come on again? Chill out.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I get what you said, and I get it, but do you know what that entails?
Yeah.
Okay, so Diddy pretty much paid for everything.
Not everything.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
even so, how is that different from you having a wife or a girlfriend? It's just you still paying.
No. I'm not saying that that's not good. I'm just saying that, like, to me, I don't want that kind of life because, like, I'm paying for everything, but yet she could go give a man who is not paying this that coochie for free because she already get all the money from you.
Let's be 1,000% honest. Carisha ain't going nowhere outside of Diddy. Let's be 1,000% honest, because Diddy is a bigger dog than she is. He's in a whole different yard. Who the fuck is she going to get with that's going to compete with Diddy? Even if she dealt with a dude, he's probably going to have insecure problems. Like,
I didn't say compete. I didn't say either of that. I said she literally could just have her side dude.
But he is competing with Diddy. Any dude that he's
not
good with is competing with Diddy.
All thing he doing, no, he's not, because he's not buying her shit. Only thing he doing is getting her sexual need, because Diddy's a little older. He's 50 something, so he probably can't do what a younger dude can do. So he definitely not competing with him.
Don't underestimate no Scorpio, bro.
No. Okay, I don't care about fucking Scorpio. Okay, I'm just saying, realistically, she really could just give something up. So, like, you paying for everything and you not even getting everything. Like, yes, I know Diddy got money, so maybe that's like a biggest thing. But for you to say that way you want, that's some high standard that you pretty much.
I said I was cool with that. Quote me correctly, but keep up. Like, realistically, this is a city girl we talking about. So she's a city girl. She's not just going to be dealing with anybody. Anybody she deal with is going to, whether they realize it or not, is going to be directly competing with Sean P. Diddy Combs. Who was going to do that?
Somebody who don't.
You're gonna have some dudes that try, but if her whole mindset is you have to spend a certain amount of money to get my pussy, and I can't spend more than this dude over here, you're never gonna get the pussy.
Right, but why am I even gonna buy? Listen to this. Do she really gotta keep the same mindset if she don't really have to give it up to him like that because he got other girls, and still be out there and
you can believe she can do what she wants all you want. I guarantee you, she still has to keep Diddy happy. And at any point in time when he changes his mind,
I'm not saying she don't have to keep him happy, but he's single. So, and she's single. So literally, like, nah, I'm cool on that.
She's not really single. She can sell that bullshit to anybody except me. She's not really single because she's not really free to go do whatever she wants. If she went and messed with some low down dirt broke dude, then he would cut her the fuck off because that's an embarrassment to him.
Not that if nobody knows.
But you're in the public eye. He's not even going to allow her the chance to embarrass him. And if she's smart, she's not even going to take the chance to embarrass him because she knows she's going to get cut the fuck off. And you're not just replacing Diddy. Diddy ain't no regular dude on the street. You ain't going to replace him like that. So she's not really single. She's calling single. She's not really single.
Okay, okay. She said that's an example of dating. No. That's not really. That's not the dating that I'm talking about. That's not for regular people. That's for people like Diddy who have $800 million worth money don't mean a thing. Because no normal person want to say they just dated somebody and give them all this bread for nothing.
Thank you.
Pretty much just saying we ain't in a relationship. Let me just give you the bread.
Thank you, Diamond Prince. That's exactly my point. Somebody has to be able to compete with Diddy for her to feel like they worth her time a day. Ain't nobody competing with Diddy. All other people who gonna compete with Diddy? Jay-Z? Jay-Z ain't risking Beyonce over Carisha. Hey, Carisha fine, but fuck all that.
Right. Yeah, that's understandable. I don't know. I just don't see how in logic that is any good. But hey, whatever.
But I mean, you can't say like she's not down for him. We've seen her be down for him.
Yeah, she's down for him.
And that's my point. That's my point. It's like Diddy's paying the same thing he would pay as if he was in a relationship, but he's not tied down. He's free to do whatever he wants.
Okay,
he was
but
recently with 50 Cent baby mama.
Hold up, huh?
He was recently with 50 Cent baby mama.
Okay, no. You can still do that and have an understanding where a person, instead of saying that we single.
That is the understanding that we're single.
But technically, you're not saying that we single if she do something else, you leave her. So technically, you only say
I
you
agree
single.
with 1,000%. She gonna get tired of that. She giving her best years to never gonna marry her. I 1,000% agree. She gonna get tired of that shit.
Yes, she definitely gonna get tired of it. But like, I mean, I guess we just gotta wait till that time comes. But hopefully, he get to his senses or whatever. I just think, well, I wouldn't say his senses because you can't really say that somebody's senses that's the life they want, and they telling you that's the life. I would say that that's his senses. That what he want, go for it. But
I think he has everything he wants right now.
Yeah,
he has a fine bottom bitch and he has freedom to go get other bitches.
Okay, we don't call them that. Call them
ladies.
Ray,
I told you my New Year's resolution is to stop saying the word bitch. So until then, I'm gonna wear that bitch out.
Okay, well you can stop right now.
Nah, I need to the end of the year. Besides, Lambo started yesterday.
No, it didn't.
It did. It starts the 11th of October.
He's old and stuck in his ways.
Diamond Princess, oddly, funny enough, he and I share the same birthday.
Oh, he's the 4th?
Yeah.
So you trying to say you Diddy?
I'm not Diddy, but I understand them. We do. I mean, the 4th. When you born on the 4th, you the best of the Scorpios.
Oh, okay. If you say so. You see that? You saw what she said? Figures. Yeah. They go. Look who commented.
Yeah. It's Lambo.
Don't listen to him, Deep. Don't listen to him.
He
just talking
outside. Lambo goes until December.
Well, nobody listen to you. Hey, I'm going to say.
You just need to pull up.
What?
To me, just pour up.
Okay, I hear you. All right, that's
like.
I'm gonna go ahead and end it on a good note.
I should come up with the same, but I ain't gonna do it since we have ladies watching next time.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Next time,
I'm gonna be nice today for the new viewers.
So my words tonight, I actually was thinking about these words a lot in the past few days. If you really at a point where someone could really get you that mad where you could get outside of yourself, this is a perfect chance for you to go to see somebody, because no one should make you feel like you need to kill them, especially over words. No words that bad. If it's really that bad, beat their ass. But that's about the limit of it. It's never that serious. Because, like, not only are you tearing up your home, you tearing up the other homes. Like, for example, you doing that, and maybe they have a child now, but you have a child. So you literally not going to be a parent to that child because you're going to be in jail for the rest of your life. Then the stats is just going to continue to increase about kids growing up without a father, and you making a prime example of it. So just know what's important to you and always think about what you do in life. Don't always just go on your first instinct. Think about it, because some of these mistakes or things, it's not even mistakes. Some things you do, it really gonna be a life-changing event for you. More ways than not. and you might be telling somebody not to drop their damn soap. All right. We'll see y'all next week. We got Lambo and I'm Ray.
Night, y'all. And night, y'all.